Dive into adventure without breaking the bank with our guide to the top 10 dive watches under $300 in 2025. Whether you're exploring the depths, hitting the beach, or just want a rugged, stylish timepiece for everyday wear, these affordable dive watches deliver impressive durability, water resistance, and sleek designs. Perfect for enthusiasts and casual wearers alike, this year's lineup offers reliable performance and standout features on a budget. After scouring the latest releases and expert reviews, we've curated the best options that combine quality, functionality, and value. Let's explore the top dive watches under $300 that will elevate your wrist game without sinking your wallet. Number 10. Casio G-Shock GA2100 1A1 Casey Oak. The Casio G-Shock GA2100 1A1, affectionately dubbed the Casey Oak for its octagonal bezel echoing luxury icons, storms into 2025 as an unbeatable entry-level diver at under $100. Blending unbreakable toughness with minimalist flair that punches way above its weight for urban explorers and casual adventurers seeking a no-fuss companion. This 45.4mm resin powerhouse, just 11.8mm thick, thanks to a carbon fiber reinforced case and stainless steel back, withstands 200 meters of water pressure via a shock-absorbing structure and screw-down crown, ideal for impromptu swims or rainy commutes without a second thought. Powered by the reliable Module 5611 quartz movement, it offers plus 15 seconds monthly accuracy, a 3-year battery life, and dual analog-digital display for world time in 31 zones, stopwatch to 1/100th second, countdown timer, and 5 alarms, all illuminated by LED backlight for midnight readability. The all-black stealth dial features neo-bright loomed hands for subtle glow, while the fixed bezel and resin strap ensure Featherlight 51G comfort, adjustable for all-day wear from gym sessions to office dashes. In 2025's budget boom, its resale holds steady at $100 on Chrono24 amid G-Shock's 15% value retention, outpacing basic analogs in versatility and eclipsing competitors like Timex Ironman in dive creds. Number 9. Invicta Pro Diver 8926OB. The Invicta Pro Diver 8926OB dives deep into value territory in 2025, a 40mm stainless steel homage to classics that retails under $100, yet delivers 200 meters prowess with automatic heart, making it a polarizing powerhouse for skeptics and bargain hunters chasing Submariner vibes without the sticker shock. Forged with brushed tops and polished flanks for tactile contrast, its screw-down crown and exhibition caseback seal against depths, while the unidirectional aluminum bezel clicks 120 notches with satisfying grip, etched numerals resisting fade during saltwater skirmishes or pool laps. At its core beats the Seiko NH35A automatic 24 joules, 20,600 bph, 41-hour reserve, and hacking seconds for precise timing sweeping luminous Mercedes hands over a black dial with applied indices that glow green via BGW9 lumen, ensuring legibility from coral crevices to cocktail hours. The solid link bracelet, with deployant clasp and diver's extension, weighs 180 for balanced heft, though some lament hollow end links. Still, it adjusts seamlessly for wrist sizes 6.5 to 8 inches. In 2025's Homage Renaissance, secondary prices hover $8,120 on Amazon, up 5% yearly per watch charts, amid Invicta's 20% market share in budget divers, trouncing Pagani design rivals in build solidity. Number 8. Citizen ProMaster EcoDrive BN015028E. The Citizen ProMaster EcoDrive BN0150-28E surfaces as 2025's eco-conscious dive king under $300, harnessing light-powered quartz for eternal runtime and a 44-meter stainless steel fortress that ISO certifies 200 meters depths, blending bond-ready aesthetics with never battery blues for guilt-free globetrotting. Solar-charged via dial-embedded cells, the E168 caliber delivers plus 15 seconds monthly precision and 6-month reserve in darkness, syncing seamlessly with perpetual calendar and date window at 3 o'clock under anti-reflective mineral crystal. The black dial's wave texture and luminous indices hour markers blaze blue via superluminova, with sword hands slicing through murk for cockpit or cavern clarity, framed by a unidirectional bezel with crisp 120-click rotation, and green accents evoking ocean swells. Screw-down crown and crown guards fortify seals, while the polyurethane strap supple yet rugged anchors at 150 degree with tang buckle, swapping effortlessly for NATO versatility during reef rambles or yacht jaunts. In 2025's Green Wave, resale stabilizes at $295 on Chrono24, buoyed by 12% annual gains per watch charts as EcoDrive's zero-waste ethos eclipses mechanical rivals like Seiko Turtles in hassle-free appeal. Number 7. Seiko Prospex Turtle SRPD63. The Seiko Prospex Turtle SRPD63 embodies 2025's dive renaissance as a 44mm silicone-strapped Sentinel under $300, reviving 1970s cushion case lore with 200mm ISO creds and 4R36 automatic sole, a timeless tool for reef roamers and wrist adventurers craving heritage heft without hype. Brushed stainless steel curves ergonomically at 13.4mm thick, with screw-down crown at 4 o'clock and unidirectional bezel aluminum insert clicking 120 notches for elapsed timing amid currents, while Hardlex crystal domes over a black dial's raised indices and LumiBrite-filled hands that glow green for nocturnal navigation. The 4R36 Movement 24 joules, 21,600 bph, 41-hour reserve, hacking, and hand-winding sweeps, day-date at 3 o'clock with bilingual wheel, powering through 40-hour jaunts sans rotor whine. At 140G, the ergonomic strap molds to wrists 6.58 inches, with signed buckle for secure dives or desk duty. Secondary surges to $280, $320 on Chrono 24, up 8% yearly per watch charts amid Seiko's 18% Prospex boom, outdiving Orient Makokin in loom potency and case polish. The turtle silhouette cushion lugs evoking 6309 Origins Whispers vintage poise, with caseback engravings etching Prospex ethos. Modders adore its 22mm lugs for bezel swaps, while forums crown it Everest of divers for shockproof Paraflex echoes. At $300 retail, it eclipses Invicta homages, a biomechanical bastion where Japanese precision forges unyielding alliance with the abyss, inviting depths-defying tales on every textured turn. Number 6. Orient Komatsu F009W0. The Orient Komatsu F009W0 plunges into 2025's value vortex as a 41.5mm sapphire-shielded diver under $250, fusing in-house F6922 automatic with 200-meter fortitude for a Barracuda bite that outswims Seiko rivals in specs per dollar, a micro-brand slayer for intrepid souls charting uncharted blues. Brushed polished stainless steel case, 11.8mm slim, guards against 5,000 green shocks via screw-down crown and unidirectional bezel aluminum with 120-click torque for precise plunge tracking, while double-domed sapphire, AR-coated, unveils a white dial's applied indices and LumiBrite hands glowing blue-green through midnight murk. The F6922 caliber 22 joules, 21,600 bph, 40-hour reserve, hacking, and hand-winding eternalizes date at 3 o'clock, sweeping with plus 15 seconds daily poise amid thermal swings. Weighing 120 gram on steel bracelet with micro-adjust clasp, it hugs wrists 6.758 inches, drilled lugs easing strap swaps for NATO fluidity. Resale climbs to $280 on Chrono 24, fueled by 15% KGR per watch charts, as Orient's indie ethos eclipses mass-market mods. Sunburst dial shimmers pearl-like in light, bezel Pippa beacon for bezel grip grips. Enthusiasts on Reddit exalt its SKX killer as mod-ready canvas, trouncing Citizen EcoDrive in mechanical romance. At $240 retail, it's a horological, harpoon-sleek, sapphire-sealed, and soul-stirring where Japanese alchemy brews budget defiance into boundless aquatic autonomy. Number 5. Citizen ProMaster Automatic NY012109X. The Citizen ProMaster Automatic NY012109X anchors 2025's mechanical dive surge under $300, a 41mm green-dialed behemoth with 200mm ISO certification and A204 automatic pulse, channeling 1980s heritage into a verdant vortex for verdant voyagers blending classic contours with unyielding utility. Stainless steel case, brushed for stealth and polished for gleam, withstands helium via screw-down crown and unidirectional bezel aluminum with 120 clicks for deco-stop devotion, while mineral crystal vaults a textured green dial's luminous indices and sword hands that phosphoresce aquamarine. Date window at 3 o'clock framed by coin-edge bezel. The Miyota 8204 21 joules, 21,600 bph, 42-hour reserve, bidirectional rotor hacks for atomic alignment, powering through 50-meter splashes or saturation sims with plus 20 seconds poise. At 130 on polyurethane strap with tang buckle, it flexes for 7 to 8.5-inch wrists, green hue evoking kelp forests for reef reconnaissance. Secondary swells to $250-$290 on JamaShop. up 10% yearly per watch charts amid ProMaster's 12% revival, surpassing Seiko Samurai in bezel crispness. Caseback's screw-down medallion etches promise or provenance, lume longevity rivaling Rolex Echoes. Forum's feat its Aqualand Echo as mod magnet, outlasting Quartzkin in Rotor Romance. At $280 retail, it's a chlorophyll chronicle rugged, radiant, and resolute where automatic alchemy forges fiscal freedom into fathomless fortitude. Number 4. Seiko Prospex Samurai SRPE 93. The Seiko Prospex Samurai SRP 93 wields 2025's blade-sharp dive ethos under $300, a 43.8mm angular Avenger with 200 Manos ISO blade and 4R36 automatic edge, slicing through swells as a warrior's wrist guard for samurai spirits seeking angular allure in abyssal arenas. Faceted stainless steel case, 13.5mm thick with sword-like lugs, parries pressure via screw-down crown and unidirectional bezel aluminum 120-click katana for tactical timing, while Hardlex crystal sheathes a black dial's sword hand indices and Lumibright blades glowing emerald, day date at 3 o'clock etched in bimetal honor. The 4R36 24 joules, 21,600 bph, 41-hour reserve, hacking, hand-winding strikes true with plus 15 seconds daily, fueling feudal forays or modern missions. Weighing 160 grade on silicone strap with signed buckle. It grips 7 to 8.5-inch wrists. Angular profile evoking 1990s sumo echoes for dojo duels or deck drifts. Resale Honas to $270-$310 on Chrono24, sharpened by 9% KGR per watch charts as Prospex's 20% ascent cleaves competitors. Bezel's sword pip pierces dusk. Caseback's Prospex Kanji chronicles conquests. Modders sharpen its 22mm lugs for katana customizations. Reddit Ronin revere its edge over turtle in wearability. At $290 retail, it's a Bushi Bastion fierce, forged, and flawless, where Japanese Jidai Gumi weaves warrior wisdom into wrist-worn waves of indomitable ire. Number 3. Orient Mako 2 for 2004B9. The Orient Mako II FAA 02004B9 Sharks, ahead in 2025's Predator pool under $200. A 41.5mm steel Sentinel with F69-222 automatic jaws and 200mm fangs, mauling mediocrity as a Mako's man-eater for finned fanatics, craving continued carnage and cost-conscious currents. Brushed polished stainless frame, 11.7mm lean, clamps shut with screw-down crown and unidirectional bezel aluminum 120-click chomp for prey pursuit precision, while mineral crystal encases a black dial's shark fin indices and Lumibright teeth that bite blue through briny black. The F69-222 22 joules, 21,600 bph, 40-hour reserve, hacking, hand-winding gnaws plus 15 seconds daily, devouring depths with date at 3 o'clock. At 150 grau on bracelet with deployant clasp, it latches 6.75 8-inch wrists, short lugs ensuring snug hunts. Secondary Savages to $180-$220 on Amazon, feasting on 14% yearly gains per watch charts as Orient's 25% dive dominance devours Seiko's. Dial's Sunburst Scales Shimmer Predator Poise, bezel pip allure for low-light locks. Enthusiasts devour its SKX successor as Modmaw, trouncing Invicta in movement might. At $190 retail, it's a pelagic, predator-sleek, savage, and supreme wear-in-house instincts instinctually instill insatiable aquatic appetite. Number 2. Seiko 5 Sports SNZ H53 Sea Urchin. The Seiko 5 Sports SNZ H53 Sea Urchin spines into 2025's Urchin Uprising under $250, a 42 Lamier blue-dialed Sentinel with 7S36 automatic quills and 100 Manos barbs, echoing Blank Pain's 50 Fathoms as a poor man's fathom for Urchin's unearthing value in vintage-veined depths. Cushioned stainless case, 13mm stout, stings with screw-down crown and unidirectional bezel aluminum 120-click prickle for fathomless forays, while Hardlex crystal spines, a blue sunburst dials, elongated indices, and Lumibright thorns glowing azure, day date at 3 o'clock in bilingual burr. The 7S36 23 joules, 21,600 bph, 40-hour reserve quills, plus 25 seconds daily, sans hacking, powering Urchin upwellings. Weighing 140 green on bracelet with deployant clasp, it needles 7 to 8-inch wrists, short lugs easing strap spines. Resale bristles to $220-$260 on eBay, spiked by 7% KGR per watch charts as Seiko 5's 15% nostalgia nets eclipse moderns. Dial's radial spines evoke oceanic orbs, Bezel a crown of thorns for title trysts. Modder's graft sapphire thorns. Forum's fathom its fathom's echo as heirloom hedgehog. At $240 retail, it's a benthic bramble prickly, profound, and priceless, where Japanese urchin ingenuity inveigles indestructible intrigue into intertidal infinity. Number 1. Islander Automatic Dive Watch, ISL 11. The Islander Automatic Dive Watch ISL 11 crowns 2025's budget dive pantheon under $300. A 45mm sapphire sealed sovereign with NH36 automatic scepter and 200mm Dominion, dethroning SKX Ghosts as Long Island's heirloom for isle insurgents, wielding value as their trident in tempestuous tides. Sandblasted stainless throne, 14mm regal, commands with screw-down crown at 4 o'clock and unidirectional bezel ceramic 120-click decree for sovereign sojourns, while double-domed AR sapphire vaults, a black dial's luminous heraldry glowing C3 blue, date at 3 o'clock in Royal Register. The NH36 24 joules, 21600 BPH, 41-hour reserve, hacking, hand-winding reins plus at 10 seconds daily, addicting epochs. At 160° on nylon strap with buckle, it enthrones 7 to 8.5-inch wrists, drilled lugs democratizing strap sovereignty. Resale ascends to $280-320 on Long Island Watch, enthroned by 12% CAGR per forums as Islanders' 20% ascent supplants Seiko's. Dial's matte majesty mirrors maritime moats, bezel a ceramic coronet for cresting conquests. Aficionados anoint its SKX successor as Mod Monarchy, eclipsing Orient in crystal clarity. At $299 retail, it's an archipelagic autocrat unyielding, upgraded, and unparalleled, where American ingenuity inaugurates indomitable isles of horological hegemony.